Hi everyone, my name is Maxine Heron and I'm marketing manager here at Jecca Blac. Today I'm going to be showing you a look from season 1 of Euphoria, episode 2, which is called Stuntin Like My Daddy. This look was seen on Maddy. It's something that I'm going to try and recreate or feel a bit inspired by with some of our products that I'm going to show you today. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. So I've just finished my skincare and after that I curled my eyelashes. This is always the first step of my makeup regime. I always curl my lashes before I do anything else because then when it comes to doing your eye makeup, you're not going to disturb your makeup or around your base or anywhere with your eyelash curlers. You can really get in there. So I've already curled my lashes and now I'm going to apply a primer. I've just rewatched the scene in which this look can be found and she has quite a dewy, youthful kind of glow about her really. There isn't too much of like a dimension to her base. She's not really like contoured to the gods or anything like that. It's just, she's got a really good fresh glow about her. And the way that I like to apply this primer, and this is Glow Drops in shade Rose Pearl, is literally just kind of dabbing it around with a brush and then going over my fingers and smoothing it out. I find that makes a really seamless application and enables me to have a little bit more control over it. Of course, before starting this, I applied my moisturizer and my SPF, two very important steps for the morning. And I always like to apply a little bit extra to the high points of my face, like here and here, just so that glow can really come through when I'm applying my base. So as you can see, I've now got this kind of glow to my skin that is still going to be visible as I apply my base as well. It's nice and dewy and youthful. I want to look like a high school student. So next I've got my Correct and Conceal palette in shade Medium 3.0. This is a duo. We've got one part here which is for colour correction and then one part here which is for all over base and concealer. So I'm just going to begin by applying some around my under eyes. Now Maddy goes through so many different makeup transformations throughout this series really. They're constantly putting rhinestones around her eyes and there are some parts of it where they make her look really rough because if you've seen the show, she has a hard time with another character. I also highly recommend watching Euphoria if you haven't seen it already. I'm really excited because on the day that I'm filming this tonight, there's a bonus episode that is coming out, so featuring Jules, or about Jules. And it's just some of the best representation that I've seen. There's amazing accurate representation, great kind of diversity covered, and just brilliant like heavy storylines that I just find so gripping. So now my under eyes are corrected and I've also applied a little bit on top as well. I'm going to apply some concealer as an all over base. I've got a little friend visiting down here and a little bit of uneven skin texture over here as well. Whereas Maddy just looks smooth and perfect in her scene. And I can tell that although she has naturally what looks like very good skin, they have gone for a slightly heavier base on her and I don't know if they want that cool popular girl at school kind of look where she clearly takes her time getting ready in the morning. She clearly wants to be glam and make a statement, and part of that is taking great pride in her appearance and in her makeup as well. And although you can definitely use a brush for these products, for the Correct and Conceal palettes, you can definitely use your fingers. I really like to get my fingers in there. I feel like it's so easy to just blend and see and feel everything. Of course, you need to have really clean fingers to make sure you've just washed them before you start doing your makeup, which I guess you should do anyway, but it's particularly important if you're applying anything using your fingertips. So as you can see, I've applied the concealer all over, but it does still have a bit of a dewy glow to it. Not too much. We do have a much more shimmery version of our Glow Drops, the champagne colour, which is really bright and pigmented and like really sparkly. This one is just enough to show that you still have a bit of a glow to your skin. Yeah, it's quite subtle. Next I'm going to be applying some Soften from the Sculpt and Soften palette. This is our contour palette and these are cream products as well, which we recommend you use with a brush if you're going to be contouring. However, because I'm just going to be working with my base some more and adding a bit of lightness to some parts of my face, I'm just going to go with my fingers again. I'm just going to be trying to draw a bit of attention to this middle part of my face to make it look really plump and youthful. I think the reason they kept her base quite one-dimensional and quite simple is because they want to have all the attention on her eyes and on where the pigment is. It's very easy to look like the makeup's wearing you sometimes if you're doing something that's really graphic on like every area of your face. I'm just going to bronze my face a little bit. Nothing too crazy here, just to kind of angled brush. I'm just going to quickly do my brows using an angled brush and a brow pomade. And I've been trying to just grow my eyebrows out in quarantine. I've never been really into tweezing anyway. But I'm loving just letting everything roam free. And again, in this scene, there isn't too much of a focus on her brows. There's nothing too complicated going on. It's just a healthy looking, filled in brow really. I'm just going in with the gel. I'm now just quickly going to apply an eyeshadow primer, kind of gently patting it on. So now that my base is done, I'm going to take a little bit of translucent setting powder and I'm just going to set around my eyes and take a little bit of shine out of my brow area. If there's any way that you think the product might crease, I don't think that it's necessary to like heavy bake for this look. You can just set it so that it doesn't crease. Next, we're going to be taking my purple iridescent play pot. This is probably my favorite shade from the collection. It's just such a loud color. And I actually think it's quite a close match to the one that Maddy is wearing in this look that I'm drawing inspiration from. I'm pretty sure she's wearing different consistency products. They look a little bit more like matte finish, but I think we can get something that's pretty close with these. And the way that I think these work best is if you just pat them onto the eyelid using your fingertip like this, and then follow by just kind of blurring the edges and pushing the products that bit further. And I was looking at where the product is placed around her eyelid and brow bone area, and it's taken up pretty high in a sort of circular shape. It's not really winged out in the purple area. So as well as this purple moment that she's having, she has a really cool red liner that goes all the way around her eye pretty much, with a bit of a cat eye feature on the end as well. So going in with a really thin brush, applying our Red Touch Play Pot to my lash line. The interesting thing about wearing a red or a pink around your eye is that people are often a bit afraid because I think they're worried that it'll look a bit sore or irritated. But I think it's just such an effective way to draw attention and drama to your eyes. And then my lower lash line as well. So as you can see, I've got the red now all the way around my eye. And I'm going to be doing a flick with it as well. And although this is a darker red than I think the one that is used on Maddy, that one's a little bit more orange. Because it's got a satin finish, it still catches the light in a way that it's not too heavy on the eyes, if you know what I mean. Just gonna do the other eye. I'm now just gonna smoke out this under eye a little bit because I think it's a little bit heavy on me. And where Alexa Demi, the actress who plays Maddy, has just such big round eyes, I think she can get away with wearing a bit more than me, but I look a little bit like crazy when it's too intense, so I'm just softening it just a little bit. Next, we're going to apply some mascara, and I'm pretty sure that she's wearing some false eyelashes in this scene. However, I don't really feel like wearing false eyelashes today because I'm just going to be at home. So I'm just going to use mascara on my top lashes, and she doesn't have anything on her bottom lashes. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of Red Touch into this middle part here. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I think it looks really cool. She's just wearing like a subtle nude lip with a bit of a gloss, and I'm going to apply some liner just to get some definition going on. And next I'm applying our Play Nude lipstick. It's from our Long Lasting lipstick collection. And then on top of that, I'm just going to apply some pink gloss because she's definitely wearing a gloss in this. I feel like gloss is very Maddy. And that is the finished look. I think it's a really cool way of like marrying these two different shades together and bringing something that's quite graphic and creative and definitely has a lot of attitude. And yeah, I'm so excited for season 2 of Euphoria and for the second bonus episode to come out tonight. And just see what's ahead with everyone and with these makeup looks as well. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The links to the products that I have used will be in the description, and I look forward to seeing you recreate this look as well. If you do, then tag us. And yeah, I hope everyone's at home staying safe and well and looking after yourselves and taking all the time that you need. and being gentle during this ridiculous time that we're in. Things will get better, and I actually have really enjoyed putting this together. It's given me a great mood. I feel like I'm going to be a little bit more Maddy today than I am the rest of the time. So yeah, take care everyone, bye.